Good. Good. And the same thing this direction. Not to get too aggressive with the outside rein. Have it, but just so he's not looking back at you. It's funny how sensitive he is to that. Like right there, that's nice. But if you get aggressive with that rein, he starts going, you know, looking back. And it's not even I hadn't gotten even to a head tilt when I said that. But he's a sensitive boy. Good. Stretch his neck again there. As soon as I said good, he kind of drew it back. Good, and when you're ready, we'll canter left. That's it. Push into your right rein. Thank you. Good. Good, and then when you're ready, back to trot. Now think about having your hands really together, like holding on to that. Soften forward. Because in that downward from the canter to the trot, his neck stayed a little too short for too long, you know. Because he's going to brace, you know, and he feels that tension, he's going to brace. And that's what we want to try to remove. But you're going to have to ask him to trot and then ask him to canter. And then ask him to stretch again. So he doesn't tighten his neck back like this in the transition. You'll see it on this. So then let's go ahead and canter left again. And really think about keeping your hands together. Good. Nice. And let him stretch his neck just a little bit more. Keep your hands more forward. Good. This time you're going to try to ask him just to trot with your seat more than your hands so you don't shorten his neck. Good. Good. Because that time he didn't look braced at all.
It was a lot of work though.
Okay, well, yeah, but he'll respond to that each time if you can really make yourself do that. Good. Good, and just keep your hands together. Nice stretch there. It's a little hard to see it in here, so I'm looking up and losing you a little bit. But so the videotaping may drive you crazy. Good. Now just try to keep that much stretch, maybe a little less. And then do shoulder in, right, left on the circle. Good, and then again, keep thinking about stretching his top of his neck. So you're just pushing, yeah, there you go. You're just pushing into that right rein to create the angle. So left leg to right rein, good. Better long neck. Could be a little more stretch. Keep your right hand on the right side. There you go. Good. Good. Now go forward and post the trot medium on the circle. Good. And just think about really making the hind end carry him. Now do a half halt back and then ask him for the medium again. He came out of that shoulder in and I would have expected to see him a little more uphill. But he felt like, and part of it was the footing. You know, he kind of plowed out of the footing. But when you took him straight, you want to try to keep him elevated in front. Good, and keep the top of his neck stretching. Better. Good, and then bring him back. And try to bring him back and then soften to him, just like you're going to do. Now we're going to canter again. Good, forward. Good, good. Keep his neck long. Good, keep your right hand a little more right. Good, make a box there. Good, now we're going to ask him to trot without shortening his neck. You can do it. Better. Good boy. Good boy, and ask him to stretch down. I mean, the boy's a delicate flower, you know. He is delicate. It's kind of cool. You know, in the end, it's going to be great. See if you can bend him a little more left in the stretch down. Kind of develop a little more of a frame in the left bend as you let him go down. I know it sounds funny, but that's right. Even if he gets a little quick, if he wants to stretch, that's okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And walk him from your seat. Same thing. Walk him from your seat. Good. Push forward. Good.